Today, I want to discuss a phenomenon that reveals the profound impact of diet on kidney stone risk. Immigrant families transitioning from traditional diets to Western processed food patterns show dramatically increased kidney stone rates within a single generation. This isn't genetic, it's entirely dietary and environmental, and it offers critical lessons about prevention. The epidemiology is striking and consistent across multiple immigrant populations. Communities from regions with traditionally low kidney stone rates, parts of Asia, Africa, Latin America, develop Western stone prevalence levels within years of immigration. Children acculturate faster than their parents, adopting American dietary norms more quickly and completely, often showing higher disease rates than their parents. Protective traditional dietary elements are lost in the transition. Specific vegetables, preparation methods, traditional beverages, fermented foods, replaced with processed Western alternatives. Let me describe specific dietary transitions I'm observing. Water and traditional teas are replaced with sodas and sweetened beverages marketed heavily to immigrant communities. Fast food and processed snacks become dietary staples, seen as convenient, affordable, and American. Fresh food consumption decreases, both because processed foods are more convenient and because traditional fresh ingredients may be less available in some communities. Portion sizes increase dramatically compared to traditional eating patterns in countries of origin. Cultural factors drive these transitions in ways that pure nutrition education doesn't address. Pressure to assimilate is real. Children want to fit in with American peers, and food is a major part of cultural identity and belonging. Desire to participate in American culture includes adopting American food habits. There's sometimes a perception of Western processed foods as status symbols or special treats, particularly among newly arrived families. These psychological and social factors are powerful and must be understood respectfully, not dismissed. Prevention approaches must be culturally sensitive and asset-based rather than deficit-focused. Preserving protective elements of traditional diets while navigating the new food environment creates hybrid approaches that work, maintaining traditional home cooking while carefully selecting from American food options. Involving community and religious leaders in health education leverages trusted voices and cultural authority. Resources in multiple languages and culturally adapted materials show respect and improve accessibility. I want to share family stories that illustrate both the problem and potential solutions. One Vietnamese family noticed their children developing urinary problems not seen in Vietnam, recurrent infections, and eventually kidney stones. Examination of their diet revealed the children consumed American snacks and sodas at school and with friends while eating traditional Vietnamese food only at family dinners. The family worked with a culturally competent dietitian to create a hybrid approach, maintaining protective aspects of Vietnamese cuisine, high vegetable intake, tea drinking, lower sodium traditional preparations, while making careful selections from American foods, choosing healthier snacks, limiting soda. The children's stone recurrence stopped. The broader acculturation health paradox is well documented in public health research. Newly arrived immigrants are often healthier than native-born Americans despite lower socioeconomic status, lower healthcare access, and other disadvantages. This is called the healthy immigrant effect. However, this health advantage disappears with time in the United States, particularly in the second generation born here. Kidney stones are one marker of this transition, along with obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. The common thread is adoption of Western dietary patterns high in processed foods, sugar, and sodium while abandoning traditional dietary patterns that were protective. The implications for prevention are clear. We need to help immigrant families selectively acculturate, maintaining health protective aspects of their traditional cultures while successfully navigating American life. This requires humility from healthcare providers, recognizing that American dietary patterns are not superior and often inferior to traditional diets from around the world. It requires systemic change, making healthy food options accessible and affordable. And it requires community-based approaches that respect cultural values while promoting health.